Yup, I'm gonna say it. Caitlin Clark is the best basketball player in the world. She's the best basketball player that I have ever seen. She is the difference maker. She is the needle mover. She is the face of basketball right now. It's really hard not to recognize the difference that she makes on the Indiana Fever, a team that was obviously struggling with playmaking, struggling with pacing, struggling with the things that make us want to watch. And she steps into that court, and in the first quarter, she made 3 threes in 38 seconds.
The Indiana Fever secured a significant victory against the previously unbeaten New York Liberty with a final score of 102-288. This triumph marked a crucial moment for the Fever's season, bringing their record to Clark delivered what can only be described as one of the most spectacular individual displays in recent basketball memory. Her 32-point explosion represented a career-tying achievement that will be remembered as legendary. The rookie sensation demonstrated extraordinary range and precision, particularly during the opening 2 quarters.
I am that person when I watch games. There was actually a moment where, where Breanna Stewart was giving her a lot of space. She shoots it from the logo, she drills it, and right afterwards, I think all Breanna Stewart could do is kind of laugh about it. I actually loved that moment. I was live with Venom. We do our little watch parties, and the watch party today was just so much fun. Everybody in the chat got involved. If you ever do feel like joining a chat when you're watching the game, you should pop on by.
Clark's statistical contribution extended far beyond scoring. She nearly achieved a triple-double with 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists, while also contributing 2 block shots. This comprehensive stat line ranks among the most impressive performances seen in professional basketball, regardless of league. Remarkably, Clark accomplished this feat without recording a single offensive rebound, highlighting her diverse impact on the game. The standout performer connected on 7 of 14 three-point attempts, showcasing remarkable accuracy from beyond the arc. At various points during the contest, her shooting percentage from long range reached exceptional levels, with stretches of near-perfect execution. Clark's overall field goal percentage stood at 11 of 20 attempts during her 31 minutes of action.
But here's the thing, the New York Liberty, they played really well too. So the Indiana Fever, it's like BC, BC before Christ, only like before Caitlin. It's the Indiana Fever before Caitlin and the Indiana Fever after Caitlin. She is like 1000% the difference maker. She makes this team look like a contending team, which is like shocking to say after seeing them play without her. I do a power ranking for women's fast break on SI every week, and last week I had to put them at number 6, but I guarantee you they're definitely going to be bumping up a couple notches. And while Caitlin Clark came out of the gates absolutely swinging,
one particular highlight included Clark becoming the 4th fastest player in WNBA history to reach 150 career points. Achieving this milestone during the first half of the game, Lexi Hall provided crucial offensive support, converting 3 of 4 three-point attempts en route to 14. Her timely shooting proved essential during critical moments of the contest. Sophie Cunningham delivered a momentum-shifting three-pointer late in the game that effectively sealed the victory for Indiana.
What she did in the first half, shooting those threes, she ended on tied for her career best. She was 7 of 14, and at one point, she was like 7 for 9 or something ridiculous. 11 of 20. She still played 31 minutes. Stephanie White did sub her out, I think, more than we would have seen had she been playing. And guys, she almost had a triple-double in this game. 8 rebounds.
Kelsey Mitchell overcame early shooting struggles to finish with 22 points, though her efficiency remained inconsistent throughout much of the contest. Early in the game, Mitchell's field goal percentage hovered around 22% on approximately 14 attempts before improving in the latter stages. Aaliyah Boston recorded a double-double performance with 10 points and 11 rebounds, providing the interior presence needed to compete against New York's front court. Despite the defeat, the Liberty mounted a competitive effort. Sabrina Ionescu led their scoring with 34 points, demonstrating why she remains one of the league's premier talents.
Rocket right here. Caitlin Clark coming down the court. Let me just turn that down. And a beautiful little floater. A beautiful little floater into a little bank shot. Not a layup, thank God. My God, the Fever at times today on layups were driving me absolutely bonkers. I said at one point the Fever went to the Angel Reese School of Layups for today.
Brianna Stewart contributed 24 points in the losing effort, providing consistent offensive production throughout the game. The Liberty played without Jonquel Jones, a significant absence that impacted their interior presence and overall rotation depth. The victory represented more than just another win for Indiana. Competing against an undefeated team on national television, the Fever demonstrated their potential when key players perform at optimal levels. However, shooting efficiency from key contributors remains a concern. Both Mitchell and Boston struggled with their accuracy during portions of the game, highlighting areas that require improvement for sustained success against elite competition.
Let's go back. Let's try to get it this time. There we go. All right, that was Caitlin Clark to Kelsey Mitchell. Beautiful stuff there, no doubt about it. Here we go. This is that wicked logo, long-ass three. Caitlin's going to hit us with the Jordan right there with the tongue out. I mean, this is ridiculous.
The coaching staff managed rotations effectively, though there were moments of concern regarding substitution patterns, particularly involving Clark's minutes distribution. This performance draws comparisons to some of basketball's greatest individual displays. The combination of scoring volume, shooting accuracy, and all-around statistical contribution places Clark's effort among memorable performances across professional basketball history. For teams to achieve consistent success against quality opponents, multiple star players typically need to perform at high levels simultaneously. While Clark's brilliance carried the Fever to victory, sustained championship-level success will require more consistent contributions from the supporting cast.
And guys, if I have to see that Asia Wilson cringe Obama Nike commercial one more time, I'm just going to throw myself out the window. There's a lake out there next to my house. I might go jump in it and drown myself. Here we go.
Here comes Clark. This is
all right, long pass. There we go. Third time is the charm. I do not understand why Twitter does that. Right here.
The absence of Jones for New York provided an opportunity that Indiana capitalized upon, though future matchups against full-strength opponents will present greater challenges. The game aired on national television, potentially reaching viewership numbers approaching 3 million viewers. Such exposure continues to elevate the profile of women's professional basketball and showcases the entertainment value of elite-level competition. This victory against a previously undefeated team, combined with Clark's spectacular individual performance, represents a defining moment for both the player and the franchise moving forward in the season.
Let's check this out. Caitlin's got the ball. She's going to be out to Colson. Back to Caitlin. Boom, another three. Ridiculousness. I mean, this was an unbelievable ass kicking by Caitlin Clark. No doubt about it. Here we go. All right.
And then
I mean, she shot that from 2 states over. I mean, seriously, she shot that from so far away.
The recent matchup between the Indiana Fever and New York Liberty on June 14th, 2025 captured extraordinary television audiences, registering 2.22 million viewers across broadcasting platforms. This impressive figure represents the second highest rated WNBA contest ever recorded on major network television. The contest was transmitted live on ABC with additional streaming accessibility through ESPN+. These viewing numbers position the game just slightly below the previous record holder featuring Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, which accumulated 2.25 million viewers on CBS earlier in the season.
I'm gonna let y'all hear this.
Congrats on your great performance.
Thanks.
Just want to let you know you have a huge fan base in Hong Kong.
Oh, I appreciate that.
And
hopefully I'll get there one day.
And today, there are 5 Hong Kong fans fly from Hong Kong to
No
Indiana.
way. Oh my gosh.
And the hour is 22 hours.
No way.
Your number.
Oh my goodness. Well, I wish I could have
just
met
want to say
them.
this, including me.
If you know them, tell them thank you for coming. That's incredible.
Yeah. So any plans you will visit Hong Kong with your teams in the future years?
Yeah, maybe we'll head to Hong Kong after the season. I mean, I certainly hope to go to Hong Kong one day. It's
The substantial audience demonstrates the growing popularity and mainstream appeal of women's professional basketball. The competitive nature of the game, combined with exceptional individual performances, created compelling television that resonated with basketball enthusiasts nationwide. Caitlin Clark's outstanding shooting display from extended range particularly captivated viewers, with social media platforms showing fans expressing excitement and amazement at her long-distance accuracy. The performance generated significant online discussion and engagement across various digital platforms.
Incredible to see the type of reach that we can have and how much people love basketball across the globe. So that's really cool. So if you know them, tell them I say hello, and thanks for coming as well.
Yeah, thank you. Hope one day to show you around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fam, 22-hour flight all the way to Indiana to not only give the interview, but to watch her ball. Oh my goodness, dog. This reach is ridiculous. This reach is ridiculous, fam. And to all the people who saying, hey, we're going to boycott Caitlin Clark out of the All-Star, you must be out of your mind, all right? You are out of your mind if you think that you can keep this woman.
Beyond domestic viewership, the game's global reach became evident through remarkable fan dedication from international supporters. 5 basketball enthusiasts traveled approximately 22 hours by air from Hong Kong specifically to attend the single game in Indiana. This extraordinary commitment highlights the international expansion of WNBA popularity and the global appeal of elite women's basketball. Following the game, these Hong Kong visitors conducted interviews expressing their admiration for the league and its players. Their dedication exemplifies how basketball transcends geographical boundaries and creates passionate fan communities worldwide. The international fan presence raises interesting questions about potential WNBA expansion into global markets.
Off of the All-Star ballot, out of the All-Star game, you are out of your mind, fam. She is all the way overseas, man. Okay? All the way overseas. There are probably a few players on my hand who I could say are overseas a tad bit. Of course, Sabrina. Whoever else did a tour over there. Maybe Diana Taurasi. Maybe the older players, maybe? Because I know Cheryl Swoops did a tour with Michael Jordan. I know that, but I don't know if she's still popular like that. Of course, with what she had going on last year to this year.
The demonstrated overseas interest suggests opportunities for exhibition games, international tours, or expanded broadcasting agreements in Asian markets.
But fam, I don't really know too many players that are having reach like that, man. I don't really know too many of them. All right? I don't know too many. Just Sabrina right now. That's really the main one. Sabrina and Diana Taurasi. Those are the main two that I could probably think of that are overseas and have fans like that, right? Now, of course, I think people know of these other players because of the USA going over for the Olympics and things like that. But when it comes to fans, like, hey, I want to come over here and interview you and watch your game. Fam,
Current WNBA stars like Sabrina Ionescu and Diana Taurasi have previously established international followings through overseas tours and Olympic participation.
I don't know who else have that motion. I don't know who else have that motion. Sabrina, I think people know her and love her over there because of her tour. She was, showing the love. People were having her shoes and things like that, even when they were playing during the preseason, right? But, fam, to have them fly 22 hours all the way over to rock with Caitlin, I don't know, man. I haven't seen anybody do that for Sabrina. Maybe I'm missing it, but, hey, I don't know. I've never seen that type of motion, fam. That is crazy work. Oh, my goodness, man. But I did want to share that.
However, the spontaneous travel commitment from Hong Kong fans represents a unique level of international engagement rarely seen in women's professional sports. The viewing figures and international attention contribute to ongoing discussions about player recognition and all-star selection.
Type of reach we can have, I seems more appropriate. Just saying. Yo, no lie. This is nonsense, bro. I mean, great nonsense. But this is crazy, bro. Professional face of the league. Small market, though, right? That's what Engelbert and Silver said. That's not small by any stretch. That's crazy, man. Angel Reese in shambles. They crazy, man. We love watching Caitlyn. Her face at the beginning. Cue the Fever exhibition game in Hong Kong for 2026. They'll sell 20 mil. Oh my goodness. 20 mil? You think they'll sell 20 mil, fam? In jerseys in one day. Oh my goodness. Now you know.
The global reach demonstrated by these numbers supports arguments for including players who generate significant audience interest and international attention. This combination of record television ratings and international fan dedication indicates the WNBA's expanding influence beyond traditional basketball markets. The league's ability to attract both domestic television audiences and inspire international travel demonstrates its growing cultural significance. The humble response from players regarding international attention reflects the professional character expected from league representative. Rather than focusing solely on individual recognition, players emphasize the collective growth of women's basketball and the WNBA as a whole. These developments suggest promising opportunities for continued league expansion, both in terms of audience reach and international market penetration. The demonstrated fan dedication from Hong Kong supporters could potentially encourage similar engagement from other international markets.
Of the gates absolutely swinging. Kelsey Mitchell was someone that I was at, like, for the majority of the game, I was like, what is going on with Kelsey Mitchell? She is just like missing, bricking, dribble. And then Kelsey Mitchell comes in clutch at the end, ends up with 22 points. But somebody that I still am quite concerned about is Natasha Howard. I just don't see her mechanics like flowing very well yet. She is somebody that I have not wanted to make an opinion about or form an opinion about until Caitlyn gets back. She has been back in one game and it is not.
The substantial television ratings combined with extraordinary international fan commitment creates a compelling narrative about the WNBA's current trajectory. These metrics suggest sustainable growth potential and increasing mainstream sports entertainment value. Future possibilities include international exhibition games, expanded global broadcasting agreements, and continued development of overseas fan communities. The precedent established by Hong Kong supporters traveling such distances demonstrates the potential for global WNBA engagement. The league's ability to generate both record domestic television audiences and inspire international travel commitments positions it favorably for continued growth and expansion. This dual success in traditional broadcasting metrics and international fan engagement represents a significant milestone for women's professional basketball.